It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. As this at the 6. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an encore performance.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Off play action, it's McCarthy. Jump off, caught by his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. One right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects, well, the stakes of each and every game.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jackson now on third. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Setting him on the dive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That stop made by Barrett Carter. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hand off to the back. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Blitz coming here. Jackson. Pressure is there, and he goes down again. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Move here from the pistol. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. The third down run with Blue. He loses the football, but the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Has it downfield working left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. You put a receiver in motion left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Now here's Lamar. He completes it in traffic. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
First down.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Trader with the pick. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Blue. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action now, McCarthy. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
50-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47
completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that... forces a 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Who gets the handoff? Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Off play action, it's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They'll bring the tight end left. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Just wants to Hawkinson outright. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the end route. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He stays up. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. On 1st down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this down to the 34. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Right up the gut. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll send him up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. The gear gets glued. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Jackson's going to throw again. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Short pass brought in, and he's taken down at the 30.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive court?
And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 17. Jaguars 10.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks, puts his offense in this quarter.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
87. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. Here's Jackson to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back, it's the handoff. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Jackson going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. 2 scores 13 points in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
24. Jaguars 10.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Could not beat the defender there. So it's second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Back at the 31-yard line.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. Here's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Third and long for him here. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. so they're going to keep the football.
2nd and 12 at the 21.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens can rest easy with a 3-score lead. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Trying the handoff. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goals.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Another carry for him. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together...
He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
34. Jaguars 10.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week.